New rule. Every Friday around this time, I'm taking You Sound Off over for myself. Got a graphic and everything. And we are beginning with politics. You know, I got to be honest. Politics right now looks weird, partisan, and predictable. In case you haven't been paying attention, here's a taste of what the carbon tax debate looked like recently in our nation's capital.
Because under this prime minister, they've seen their food, their fuel, their homes, their heating go through the roof. But why don't we just end the debate and let Canadians decide and have a carbon tax election?
It puts more money back in the pockets of middle-class Canadians as we build a stronger future, better careers, more competitiveness, and a safer environment for generations to come. That's the plan we have. That's not what they're doing.
Did you see what else happened there? Don't know if you caught it. Health Minister Mark Holland was seen making a series of hand gestures from the front benches towards the Conservatives. We blew this up. He was just in studio yesterday. Check him out there. Oh, one good point, 2, 3. He could go all day. You want more? You want more good points? He could go all day. Hand gestures in the House of Commons. We got here. Things got weirder in Ontario this week when Ottawa South MPP John Fraser, in an effort to mock the number of people in Premier Doug Ford's staff who make over $100,000 a year, 48 to be exact, decided to ask a young staffer at Queen's Park to hand the Premier a gift. That gift was a can of mushroom gravy. Seriously, the term gravy train is a well-known Ford family phrase referring to enjoying public coffers a little too much. Also, word of the wise, if you're going to take a picture holding your own gravy can, get a manicure. Doug Ford didn't comment on the stunt, but for the record, if anyone ever mocked me with gravy, I would say, thank you, may I have another. Things are nuts. If only there was one person who could bring civility and class back to Canadian politics. Well, a hero may have arrived. Wab Kinew. In October of last year, he became the first First Nations premier of a Canadian province after waxing the floor with the Manitoba Conservatives. The former hip-hop artist and former reporter at the CBC made a massive political statement spurred on by messages of hope and change. The win in and of itself was huge. But what he's done since continues to turn a lot of heads. Take this, for example. In February, there's the new premier greeting our prime minister. Kinew did not go to Ottawa. No, 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 no. It was the other way around. They talked about many things, including how Manitoba has its own philosophy regarding the carbon tax. And what makes Kinew really unique is what happened about a month later after this meeting. He had this meeting. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre also went to Winnipeg to meet the new premier. They also talked about the carbon tax and how Manitoba already produces a ton of its own clean energy. Wab Kinew's been in office now about 192 days since winning that election, and already he's proving to be more of a seasoned politician than most people who demand airtime in this country. Manitobans, for the most part, are energized. He's got a star quality, and be still my beating heart, he seems willing, as a member of the NDP, to work with both Liberals and Conservatives. What a concept. If you want to be considered a great politician in this country, it's a must, and if you can successfully pull that off, the rest, as they say, is gravy.